Shalom family, trendsetter driving, so you will hear some noise in the background. Alright, so before I continue, right, I want to give a disclosure or a disclaimer, if you will. Some of y'all may be offended by what I'm going to say in this video. Some of you may take offense. So I'm giving you a disclaimer. You may not want to watch this particular video if you are practicing the faith of Judaism. Okay, this will not be an anti-Semitic speech because I do not do speech on my videos. I'm just giving you my opinion. And for the record, I am a Jew from the tribe of Judah. That's what Jew means. I represent the tribe of Judah from one of the 12 tribes of Israel. Only black folks deal with tribes. White people deal with clans. Now that I've made that my disclaimer, let me continue. So on the news this morning, family, they was talking about there have been an uptick of violence, right, when it comes to the Jewish people. You have the media now talking about it as if it's something new. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know how much severe it has gotten, but I guess it has to be something for them to be talking about it, especially in my area, on my news. So I guess what I want to say in this particular video, here where maybe some of y'all might be offended by what I'm about to say. In Deuteronomy chapter 28, reading from the 15th verse to the 68th verse, right? I would say, let's say midway in the Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse, let's say around the 50th verse or something like that. It talks about the curses that would follow Israel if they didn't obey the law, statutes, and commandments, follow after the Most High. Law, statutes, and commandments. I know the Jewish people states that they are God-chosen people. And it appears to me that their God, whoever their God is blessing them. Financially, that is. But they have taken on a nationality of the true children of Israel, because for y'all to identify who the true children of Israel are, family, you have to read the Bible, the Heliobiblio's book that was given to us for us to read, right? Infallible word of God according to man, but it's not. That's the infallible word of man. In the Deuteronomy chapter 28, from the 15th verse to the 68th verse, it tells you who the people are, what was going to happen to them. The one who disobeyed the Most High, they was going to go back into Egypt again with ship. Egypt is synonymous with bondage. The last time we was in Egypt, we was in bondage. Now, which group of people went back into bondage or slavery, right? Because when Abraham had the vision or the dream, it was told to him that his descendant was going to go back into slavery. Now, the Jewish people want to say that they're God-chosen people. That refers to them. The question I have is this. Can anybody tell me in history when any Jewish people ever went into slavery on ships, was sold unto their enemies, became bondwoman and bondman, had a yoke of iron around your necks? Can y'all picture any Jewish people working in the cotton fields as slaves? You had house niggers, you had field niggers working in the cotton field as slaves, because that, the Deuteronomy curse said it would happen to Abraham descendants, right? Because they went whoring after other guys, i.e. Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shai, Yahushua. That's right, I said it, Yahushua is also an idol. Okay? So can anybody tell me when any white folks ever went into slavery? Now I know these little slicksters, they like to say, oh, the Italians went into slavery. Okay, they went into slavery. What kind of slavery? Wasn't it just servitude? They went into slavery? Nah, they didn't go into slavery. If they even did went into slavery, I can guarantee you it was the darker ones, the Sicilians. You know what I'm saying? The darker race. I don't think it was the so-called Europeans. It wasn't them. It was the Moolies. The Moolies went into slavery, if that ever occurred. And I don't have any history that backs that up either. They also said that the Irish people were slaves. No, they wasn't. These slaves, are so-called slaves, I should say, these was prisoners that was sent to Australia, right, as a form of punishment. And when they went there, they killed off the Aboriginal people and took over their land. And when they actually went there servitude, to do servitude work. So there wasn't no real slave, because they got compensated for the shit. They got Australia after taking out the Aboriginal people who were black. You know what I'm saying? Kind of remind me of what they did here in Turtle Island, the United Snakes of America. Kill off the Native American Indian who were originally black, and then watered it down with their version of so-called Native American Indians. Anyway, family, back to what I was saying. So you have these Jewish people being attacked by these white supremacists. And I guess they forgot about the Deuteronomy chapter 28, where it mentioned the blessings, and it also mentioned the curse. So you see, family, these devils, they want to have all the blessing that comes with being God's chosen people, which is Satan, because Satan is the god of this world. And he's the only one, I believe, that's blessing these devils, because they follow after him, the synagogue of Satan, follow after him, and they do his biddings, and he blessed them financially. But because they took on an identity that doesn't belong to them, right, these culture bandits, now they got to have to deal with the curse that comes with that identity. They have to deal with the curses, and this is why you see today these white supremacists, people that look just like them too, are attacking them. So you got Amalek, Ashkenaz, the Khazars that converted into this religion called Judaism, that took on a nationality, incidentally, family, of a group of people. They stole our identity. They hid us from who we really are, because we are the chosen people. Let me ask y'all a question. Can you picture any European, right? Any pale-faced devils working in Egypt, building pyramids with their natural skin complexion? Can you picture any of them working, doing hard labor, so-called building pyramids? Because that's another story I got to tell y'all. Those pyramids was not built by slaves, okay? I'll tell y'all in another video where those pyramids really came from. But can you really picture any Europeans working in the desert heat without their sunscreen lotion and shit? But I guess they said they had olive oil. Then why are they not using olive oil today? Because they said the reason why they was able to get away with it and shit, their family. Guess what they said, family? They said they used to use olive oil. They used to put olive oil on their skin. That's how they was able to work as slaves. Can you picture any white person and shit being slave under Pharaoh, which was, you know, the Egyptian were actually black people. We know the ancient Egyptian were black, not these watered down version that we see today. Can you really and truly picture these devils in a motherfucking situation, working under the heat? These devils wouldn't even last a day. And they want us to believe that they're God chosen people. Yeah, they're God's chosen people. The God of this world, which is Satan, you know what I'm saying, the one that gives them the earthly blessing. But now they're going to have to pay the piper and shit. Because see, one thing I know about Satan, right? The adversary, that's Satan. When he give you anything, boy, he expect like threefolds and shit. And usually it's with your soul or your spirit. You know, he want your life. He don't want nothing. Because, I mean, he actually create all this technology. Do you know that money is a technology? It's a form of technology. Do y'all know that? Money that we spend is actually technology. You know what I mean? They use that technology to control us. If you don't work, you don't get this technology. Without this technology, you can't buy or sell. You know what I'm saying? That's probably what the mark of the beast is. Fucking money. I think that's what the mark of the beast is. Money. Without the mark of the beast, money, you can't do anything. But anyway, family, I just wanted to mention that to y'all. Yeah, they are being attacked according to the news. But they forgot about the curse that comes with being a Jew. They said they're God's chosen people. They said they're Jews, right? Well, welcome, Jews. Welcome to the curse. For far too long, y'all been getting the blessings. So now it's time for y'all to reap some of the benefit of the curse. And with that, I say shalom.